now the static electricity means that whenever we are talking about static word, it simply means that the thing which is not moving, right?
Yeah.
So from there we got this word static. So now the electricity or the flow of electrons, which is because of that moving particles, that will be a static electricity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything that is because of the moving particle, that will come under the static electricity. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with this one ahead. So
Okay.
whenever we talk about this word, this simply means that it is related to not moving particle, but then how the electricity is generated, that we have to learn and discuss, right?
Friction and induction, I think.
Huh. Electromagnetic induction is one of the topic in that one. And then we have the friction by rubbing the particle. Like if you take the uh, comb and you rub it with the particle, right?
Yeah.
Paper. So you will generate a friction force over there, right?
Yeah.
So this is a kind of like build up electricity which is not originally there, but it is being created by rubbing, friction, and other mechanisms over there. Okay. So
Yeah.
the type of electricity which is not generated by itself, but over the period of the time, and we call it as like build up as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start discussing. So this refers to the imbalance, right?
Yeah.
This refers to an imbalance
Mm-hmm.
between the electric charges in a body,
Yeah.
okay? Especially if there is the imbalance between your negative and your positive charges, okay?
Yeah.
Specifically when we are talking about the imbalance between the negative and the positive charges on any body, okay?
Yeah.
And this is introduced by the physical means, right?
Yeah.
So we can say that this imbalance is created by the physical means, okay?
Yeah.
You can write this down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
now if we talk about one of the most common causes of static electricity, that is when you bring them in contact with your solid objects, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm,
basically, when there is Mhm.
contact or like friction? Just contact.
contact, just
Okay.
contact, and then the friction will be generated over there, right? So
Yeah.
it was mentioned that there is the movement of the proton that is not possible, and only the movement of your electric charge that is same, right? So whenever we talk about the static electricity, we don't talk about the movement of the protons. Okay, only
Okay.
we talk about the movement of your electrons, that electrons are moving and then it is creating a kind of electricity which we call as the static electricity. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is one of the thing, and electrons in any of the material, they are basically held extremely loose. Okay, so that you
Yeah.
can like interrupt them and then they will generate a particle. So we can say that in static electricity, there is a movement of electrons only and not a proton, right?
Yeah.
So there is a movement of electrons only and not protons. First thing. Second is electrons in material, they are held extremely loose, right?
Yeah.
Are held extremely loose, meaning they can be exchanged simply by rubbing, right?
Yeah.
They can be exchanged simply by rubbing.
Yeah.
Okay, you can write this down.
Yeah.
Just complete writing. I'll just bring a glass of water, Kashav, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Parshav, done.
Yeah.
Let's move ahead, right?
Yeah.
Now, whenever we talk about the static electricity, you have learned about lightning and lightning strike, right?
Yeah.
All of that also because of the static electricity, because in the clouds, the same thing is happening, right?
Yeah.
So, if we talk about that as well, in terms of the static electricity, like the evaporated water that will rise up from the surface of the earth,
Yeah.
okay, and then it will go to the height, right?
Yeah.
That like it will go to the atmosphere, right? And then
Mm.
there are some warm droplets that will bring down from the surface of the earth, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and they will go to the atmosphere, okay.
Yeah.
So there is a like imbalance. Whenever there is imbalance between the charges, then the electricity that will be generated, this is called as your static electricity, okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting the point?
Kind of. Yeah.
If you have any doubt, you can let me know, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we can simply say that the charges, they are built up in static electricity, charges are built up on the surface of an object, okay,
Okay.
like the comb and the mirror and the paper, everything, right?
Yeah.
and they will continue to build up on the surface until they find a way to be released